boy, what a lovely day. Hey there everybody, it's winter. The time of the year when it's snowy and cold and you can also slip and bust your head open when you're walking to the mailbox. Now personally, I'm a big fan of the winter because I like the snow and cold, but there are also a lot of other weather conditions I have strong opinions on, so we're going to be making a tier list of weather, starting with wind. I don't really mind the wind. In fact, in the summer it's really nice because if it's windy, I'm not completely dying of heat stroke. But in the winter it kinda stinks because with wind it can turn a perfectly nice winter walk into the coldest, most back-breaking feat of willpower known to man. Wind, I would say, belongs in A tier. Fog is really nice. I know some people would disagree, but I firmly believe that the benefits of fog looking very pretty and nice outweighs the disadvantages of fog causing extreme driving hazards. Man, I'm nowhere near Cabela's. Overall, amazing weather condition. S tier. Clouds are also very nice. Coming from a guy who doesn't really enjoy bright light, I feel like clouds darken everything up just enough for me to want to go outside. Like when it's sunny out, I don't really want to be outside because I get absolutely blinded by the sun. And when it's rainy outside, I can't go swimming, which also stinks. But it being cloudy is the best of both worlds because I don't get blinded but I can still go swimming. F tier. Sleet and hail I don't really have strong opinions on. Now I've never really been outside during a hailstorm or a sleet storm, and I'm pretty sure that if you are stuck outside in a hail or sleet storm or own a very nice car, you aren't too big of a fan of these weather conditions. Aw man. But personally, I've never been outside during either and don't own a car, so they don't really affect me. I would say C tier, but this also may eventually change when I get my own car. Snow is by far my favorite weather condition. Besides the fact that it makes everything look really pretty, there are also a lot of fun activities you can do in the snow, like sledding, and building a snowman, and shoveling snow. The only possible con I can think about snow is that if there's a lot of snow, sometimes you take a step thinking the snow will be solid, but then the snow decides to play a trick on you by not being solid and your foot falls through and then snow gets in your boot and then melts so you're stuck with a flooded boot all day. Dude, I'm hungry for fish right now. But besides flooded boots, snow is great. S tier. Sunny weather is B tier. Now I know sun is usually associated with happiness, and I'm quite a happy guy, but honestly too much sun is not really my favorite. I'll admit sunny weather has a lot of uses like warming up my pool and causing trees to grow, but honestly if trees or pools didn't exist, I don't know whether I would want sunny weather to exist. Tornadoes I'm also not a big fan of. Luckily though, because I live in Michigan, I don't really have to deal with tornadoes because the lakes and cold make it hard for tornadoes to form here. I mean, we sometimes get small tornadoes, but at least where I live, it's not really that scary and more so just boring because you have to sit in your basement for a long time if there's a warning. Dang, I forgot the playing cards upstairs. Tornadoes get D tier. Blizzards, however, get S tier. Now I know that blizzards are considered a natural disaster, and most people don't really like natural disasters, but honestly, I find blizzards very pretty. And honestly, living in the north, blizzards aren't really that big of a problem. The worst they can really do is knock out power and make the roads really unsafe to drive on, but other than that, it really isn't a big deal when a blizzard happens. Rain is also S tier. Rain is just like snow in that it's really nice and chill to watch. But rain also gets S tier because a lot of times when it rains it hits the roof of my house and makes an amazing sound that I'm pretty sure could put anyone to sleep within seconds. Man, this pasta is really good. Thunderstorms are great because of this same reason, but they can knock out power so they get A tier. Lastly, we have wildfires, which I personally hate. Unlike tornadoes, Michigan actually gets wildfires. In the last wildfire season, the smoke from the wildfires gave me pneumonia, and I'm still really mad about that. On top of that, wildfires aren't even that cool to look at. Like when you look at a tornado, at least it's sorta cool looking. When you look at a wildfire, it's just like, man, there's probably a lot of cooked squirrel meat in that forest. Wildfires are F tier. That's it for weather. These weather conditions I've never experienced, so I don't feel like I can rank them. Thanks for watching.